Hello, everyone. If Pieces goes crazy tonight, it's not my fault.
It's, I don't know.
I'm having a funny feeling it might be just internet.
That is entirely possible.
Because earlier today it was out for no discernible reason. And I'm like,
That's never good. I was about to say, Kira, you gonna catch up? Alright, well, you gotta go over here.
I checked
And
mail.
I
Because we walked right past mail.
I was about to say, there's a mailbox there right for you. I don't have to check mail.
Ah.
But I have a combat proficiency.
So, where is yours?
Like north of us on the
like
road.
way
Yours is
out of the way.
yours is here inside on the right. So
Okay. Mounts aren't allowed here. Heck.
Did I mention I'm a pacifist?
Oh, is this a dialogue you can't see? Yeah. Yep.
let me guess, it's a non-instance location.
Yep.
I'm happy to share my knowledge with the young. Farewell, young Jedi.
I heard that two perspectives are aligned.
You're not at the right spot. You need to walk up closer to the terminal.
Darn it.
There
There.
you go.
Alright. Hell yeah.
This area. Relics from a freer time. Switch them on and you will be contacted.
Apparently Sakurai has confirmed
Okay.
that the DLC lineup for Smash Ultimate is settled. They're not making it up on the fly.
Okay, now we have to go about the same spot. Kind of deal. I've just got to make some pit stops along the way.
Alright.
And by pit stops, I mean I've got to kill people.
Mention I'm a pacifist. That's quite enough of that.
I gotta do work tomorrow because I gotta get a paper wrote up from an interview I did today, and I gotta write a different set of code for this project from the one I thought I needed to start with. So, yay! Holocoids.
Alright. One down.
Ah, yes, but somehow I fucking pulled up OBS for a hot second. So door did not lock to the window.
Oh, okay. I was fixing to say that's kind of off of a cliff game. I kind of can't go down there, but yeah, no. That's where I was supposed to go. Boom.
Well, Game Explain has a 40-minute analysis of the World of Light trailer if you are so interested in that. And through their analysis, like, you know how we had that big overworld map that we're going to be exploring in kind of a linear kind of board game fashion?
Yeah.
Considering some of the sections we see in the game, there are probably going to be sub-maps. Like little smaller dungeon areas that we'll be able to get to. And there are shortcuts that you can take. And from the looks of the different ways the map, or different views we've seen of the map, you can get to certain areas in different ways. So there's not really a linear progression in World of Light, at least in terms of how you get to somewhere necessarily. It's possible to end up in different or go to the same location different ways. And it's also possible to start World of Light with spirits, because Kirby does have a spirit equipped in the gameplay we've seen. And theoretically, what is the first fight you would have? Which is the Mario fight where he shifts to Metal Mario every now and again.
That's quite enough of that.
Let's see, Marth is expected to be one of the early unlocks, considering where he's located. Or where we assume he's located. Yeah, it was really interesting to listen to, and listen to all the little details, especially of the world map, and kind of what our assumptions of the game mode, at least for Game Explain, of what you can expect. Like, it still sounds cool, and it sounds like it's going to be one of the several ways you probably will be able to unlock characters, and I am totally going to do that.
Allow us. That's quite enough of that.
I just want to activate this. Leave me alone. Now, I'm thinking about doing this a different way and us testing something.
What?
I'm supposed to use my holo communicator.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if we enter your instance, if it'll actually still let me do that. Because I'm assuming that's an instance that we're going to for yours.
I would assume so. It is a door, we're going in it. Maybe? I don't think we've ever tried that.
We never have. But I'm willing to try it and see. Worst case, I'll just have to wait till we come back out.
Yeah, it's an instance.
Alright, let's try it. It still lets me while I'm inside. So
And?
let's test this then. Oh, no. Nope, I do have to be outside. Okay.
Aww.
Darn. I thought we found a way around that.
Damn you, Swoto! Hi, Doc.
The Jedi bought us some time. Get our wounded to the secure area. Move it! I'm the chief medic. Just call me Doc. I appreciate your hard work, gorgeous. But there's a whole nest of colicoids coming. No time to evacuate.
What are these colloquids?
Things that eat you. I've got dozens of wounded here. Hope you're not one of those.
Thanks for the hi.
Have to save
Oh,
them too.
the alert,
I'll
Millie.
head for the secure area and stabilize casualties.
Ah, hello.
Here they come.
Hey.
I know the feeling of being in the middle of something. I'm in the middle of like 3 major projects for the end of my semester. My final semester, mind you. So it's like, ah, fuck, why? And they all have been assigned around the same time too, which has made me kind of lock up, kind of just like, I don't know what to work on first. See, it's 2 coding projects, writing, what is it? At least 1.5 to... Is it 1.5? 2.5? Essentially, a part of a paper and probably a bit of a PowerPoint for a Japanese presentation, or Japanese class presentation. I have to write 1,000 words on the concept of mathematical proofs, or the nature of mathematical proofs. And, oh yeah, I have 2 tests back-to-back next week. So, you know, it's the perfect time for me to go home for a weekend. And what's sad is, if I skip out on going home this weekend, there's no point in me going home next weekend. Because you know what the weekend after that is?
You moving out?
No. No,
Oh.
I don't move out till like the end of, like, the start of next month.
Oh. Then
No,
what?
Thanksgiving's after that. You know how many days I have to go, like, after that weekend?
How many?
2. 2 days!
Hmm.
So I'd leave
You would,
for, like...
yeah, you'd be going
leave
just to come back for 2
I leave-
days.
Yeah, I would leave Friday afternoon, come back Sunday after. Go to class for like 2 days. Leave Wednesday morning, because I'm not leaving Tuesday, because I have a class at like... that doesn't end till like 4 o'clock, and I'm not moving, I'm not driving back home at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon for 2 hours. Fuck that.
Oh, why not?
I already had to drive on the highway at night in the rain behind a fucking 18-wheeler. I don't want to do that again.
That's quite enough of that.
That sucked. I'd like to not drive on the highway at night again for a while, at least. So yeah, I come back for 2 days. I like leave Wednesday morning, and I'd be gone until like the following Sunday. Until I come back up here for the last like couple weeks of classes, and then like finals week, which will essentially come, or like have to do 2 presentations for 2 classes, do 2 finals during finals week, and assuming all my grades are good, I get to graduate and I get to walk like that Saturday. And if willing and able, move out the same day, because fuck staying here an extra day. If my parents can, they're moving me the fuck out Saturday after I graduate. I'm waiting for them to be like, no, you can't leave. And I'm like, well, fuck you. Crap. Where is the... There
I
is
don't
a
know.
tunnel.
This is your mission. Not
I'm
mine.
looking for a tunnel. Oh, I missed the one over here. 1 second. I missed this one. But yeah, if I can't move out Saturday, I'd have to move out Sunday.
Hey, look at that. We are alive. Nice work.
A lot of wounded here.
And,
Doctor?
you know how they try to sell you on a whole bunch of shit for graduation?
And that's on a bad day.
Yeah.
Say, you might be wounded,
The only thing I'm really interested in is a frame to put my diploma in. You wanna know how much a frame is?
The force protects
Probably
me.
far too
These others
much.
were not so fortunate.
About $100.
Like I said, far too much.
and this is on Amazon in a bare bones basic template for any college form. It's $100. And all it says is name of the college. I think it has the seal up top, and then it's just the sort of like your degree in the middle. Which, you know, I don't get for like a couple weeks after I walk. Because they don't give you your paper when you walk across the stage. They only give you the thing you put it in.
These people don't have much time.
Huh.
Yeah, they give you this nice leather, like black leather case to put your degree in when they mail it to you or you pick it up, which will be mailed to me because fuck coming back up here to get it in like 2 weeks.
Oh,
No,
but
you mail
don't
that
wanna
shit
do
to me.
that.
I do not want to drive 2 hours back up here again for a fucking piece of paper. You can mail that piece of paper to me.
Don't mind
it's
me
just-
as I'm not paying attention where I'm walking right now.
All I have to do is go out the door. Hi, me. Nice to see someone agrees with the proper aesthetic that we should have right now.
Xena speaking.
You go ahead and do this.
I came to
I
help
have
you
no idea
liberate
if this will do
Balmora.
anything.
The Republic says that
I heard you pull it out.
then it leaves.
But no.
I think it might be there, but there's... I kind of can't hear over the music, so yeah.
Damn you, music!
To free Balmora's people. Ty Corden is ready to rebuild the government. Unlikely. The old government's in exile. The Empire's too powerful. Ty Corden was talented. Naive, though. Still, exile can change a person. No. The Republic has failed us before. Help me first, then we'll talk.
Oh, I love how in Token Nation forums somebody's arguing. It's like, why Dan should be in other O's? And I'm like, it doesn't matter. And it's not like they're doing anything with Dan's character that makes him really relevant to this situation.
Go to the factory and keep the bodyguard out of the way for me. Then we talk politics.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like Dan's here because we needed Dan Kuroto for an episode. And we didn't get him for the X8 episodes
What kind of
because
resistance
scheduling
can I
conflicts.
expect? I've seen him carry a lightsaber.
And he's more or less just here to do his
Don't take
Dan Kuroto shtick. And that's really it.
Not everyone has your gracious disposition, dear Holiday. We'd better do his little chore.
Hi. I'm out of it now.
Alright. I gotta hit that quick travel point.
Wait, we gotta go to a quick travel point?
Well, the fast travel point. Taxi.
So we could take the quick travel to the taxi, because same here.
We could. The only problem is I'm being attacked at the moment. So you will get there before me. But in better news, I had a dumb idea.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And this is related to World of Light because of the whole spirits and hooking spirits up the fighters thing. Like, alright, you know how they're trying to, like, make sure all of the spirits fights in the games are, like, themed properly in terms of the characters in there, and colors, kind of, with the limited color palettes they have to work with for every fighter?
Yeah.
Okay. This can't be done on a reasonable scale. But you know how when Kirby absorbs a character and gains a hat related to them and kind of their powers, or at least the power of theirs in terms of his moveset?
Yeah.
What if, at least in terms of visuals and maybe a move, you did that for every character on the roster with certain, like, properly attuned spirits? like, for Mega Man, like, he can copy abilities. What if he, like, if you hooked up, like, Metal Gear Rex's spirit? If that could even be a spirit in the game. Which, maybe? Like, what happens if you hook up a Metal Gear Rex spirit to Mega Man, and you apply his kind of copy-based power set, or copy-based ability to that? What do you get out of that? Like, it's more of a thought experiment than in like a design challenge than it is a how do you make this gameplay wise, because honestly the best way would be just have it expressed differently depending on the characters. Like for Mario and crew, it's kind of like a power-up like it is normally in his games. For Samus, it might give her like a different version of her normal armor. Like Mega Man, it gives him a different power, like up. Oh, oh, okay. I was stuck there for a second.
Why were you stuck there for a second?
I don't know. Like I tried to move, and the game was like, "Nope, you're staying right here. you are staying here." I think I was hung on something. Well, I gotta go.
Yours is closer.
I was about to say, closer, maybe?
How did I not take horrible damage?
Because you weren't going fast enough because you slid down the ledge like I did. I believe the fall damage is calculated by how fast you're falling, not how far you fall. So if you slow your descent to in some fashion, you negate some of your fall damage, assumingly. Because I guarantee if I just walked off that ledge straight without hopping on that ramp, I would have took far more fall damage. Because it would be interesting, because like,
You might want to try to get over here with me.
I was about to say, the only thing I have to do is this.
I might have pulled 4 of them.
There you go. Because I saw an image of someone who took Mega Man and like hooked up a Proto Man Spirit, or like if Proto Man Spirit was hooked up to him, it would give Mega Man Proto Man Scarf. Whoever you're fighting, I can't see.
I was kind of standing in him.
I still couldn't see him. They were completely invisible.
KOTOR is a good game.
Yep. But yeah, they gave Mega Man Proto Man Scarf because he had the Proto Man Spirit, and I'm like, what if you did more with this? Like, what if you had base Mega Man and you gave him the spirits of the other Mega Man from the franchise? Like, how would that, like, what is a Mega Man equipped with, like, Mega Man X's power set? Like, what does that look like design-wise, and how does that, like, turn out? Because, like I said, you would not do this with every spirit, because that's, assuming Piranha Plant is playable along with the rest of the DLC fighters, that is 80 spirit, or 80 characters that would need, what do you want to ballpark the spirits count is?
Honestly, I don't know.
I'm willing to ballpark about 4 digits at a minimum.
Like, how many trophies did we have in Smash 4? Because I'd venture to say we're going to have at least that many plus the character amount.
I was about to say, the better question would be, how many stickers do we have in Brawl? Because considering these are...
But for all intents and purposes, if they're adding descriptions to them still, like the trophies were done, then it'd probably be more akin to the trophies. Because a lot of the stickers didn't really go that far in depth because the trophies still existed. So it's one of those, it might be best to split that gap
Probably around 800 when you account for all the unique ones.
So yeah, probably triple digits. Or, I mean, 4 digits. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm curious what the sticker count was. Because I'm curious about that. Oh wow! There were 700 stickers in Brawl.
So then, yeah, in that case, I would go with the trophy numbers.
Yep.
So,
Like I said, about 80 fighters times, like, at a bare minimum, 1,000 spirits. That is... I was about to say, is that 80,000? That's not 80,000.
yeah, it would.
Hang on.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, that's like 80,000 designs you have to come up with at a minimum, and that's insane. Like, okay, don't. Like, I don't think anyone wants to see like what. Let me see what Gray Fox hooked up to Donkey Kong would look like. Like, maybe limit it to whoever would end up being a primary spirit, and we have to go yours now.
Yeah.
Means we need to follow the road the other way.
I was following you.
I was not paying attention.
That was obvious.
Ah. If I follow the road, it looks like we go back up the elevator.
I got stuck.
Yeah.
And we missed.
Ah.
You missed that, though. Like, how did that suck you up there?
On my end, I just barely got on it.
KOTOR is a good game.
Yep. Lovely timed elevators too, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is 80,000 individual designs. And 80,000 individual... Like, that's too much. Like, go with what would be appropriate. Like, if it's a sword-wielding spirit, maybe hook it up to an appropriate sword wielder from the roster. It's something I might be thinking about when Smash Ultimate comes out and we see who all the primary spirits are, because I probably would just, for me at least, just focus on the primary spirits.
Also, I love the fact that you followed the road, yet I beat you here.
I got caught up killing a thing that was trying to kill me.
Yeah, we could kind of just go around that little town that we came up to. Uh-oh. What I get for trying to fill in the map?
And of course,
and I went the wrong way! Yeah.
Me being me, I would totally do a couple extra. Like a couple extra fighters that would totally not get in Smash, like, you know, Sora, because fuck you. Especially since, like, you could easily do, like, take the KH3 Sora design and just do different color palettes, because that's what they're doing for all of the Keyblade changes. For him, at least. Actually, that would be a really good way to do different Keyblades. Because that would be the best way to express different Keyblades with Smash. It's just, hey. And then that is the thought process that happens when you start getting to this, and it just becomes a rabbit hole of just like, oh, what if we did this and did this, and yeah. That's why I said it's a thought experiment in a design challenge. Which, since we know spirits are split up in the primary and secondary, I wonder how many of the spirits are going to be primary and how many are going to be secondary.
Oh wow.
I would assume, like, important side characters and important main characters from other games will be primary. Like, Shantae is a primary spirit we know of. Come on. Go down. Thank you. Goodbye.
So, question. Something with 11,000 health. Do you think the two of us could take it down?
What is the 11,000 health thing that you're looking
The
at?
droid. That's your level.
Probably.
Okay.
I was about to say, as long as it's not the world boss, we should be fine.
I don't think it is.
Nah, I would say if it was the world boss or not. This is just a fancy schmancy elite unit that I can't hop over that thing.
That's quite enough of that.
Did you get stuck trying to hop over to it?
No, I just couldn't hop over it.
Rock.
We beat it.
Merely a scratch.
I thought that's what I saw there.
Excuse me?
Report your ailments.
How dare you bounce me back after I
You are fit for
Jumped
duty.
on
Return
you.
to your post.
I do not appreciate that, good sir. That was extremely rude.
Oh, we're going the wrong frickin' way.
Oh, damn. Yay, wrong directions.
Pop.
Oh. Ah, crap. It's a bad thing I closed Firefox, because I was going to show you a Reddit thing that apparently Bethesda says no.
Enough of that.
And I'm not so sure it is no on about how you can exploit Fallout 76, and it's really fucking easy. Because a Reddit thread has essentially pointed out that, yeah, there's nothing on Bethesda's end that checks that when you mucked with the game's code. So whatever you change, it stays. Essentially, if you want to make every single other person a bright red neon target for you to be able to hit, you can do that. If you want to make yourself invincible, you can do that. You want to get somebody's IP and literally be able to boot them off the game yourself, you can do that. And it's apparently not that hard. And I believe people have already modded Fallout 76 as well. Because, once more, for those wondering,
I'm
folks,
gonna die.
Oh no!
Yep.
Did you jump off the elevator?
So we're up. We've only managed for me to run straight to an elevator and live once.
Elevators are the greatest enemy in SWTOR. They are legitimately the greatest enemy in SWTOR.
Now to see where I landed on your screen, because this is going to be interesting. I think I made it to the bottom.
I would.
On my side, I'm riding the elevator, but you can't see me.
Yeah. Up. Hang on.
I'm under
well,
the elevator, aren't I?
You were, and
And
now the elevator is taking you away.
Oh my god.
Well, the problem with the elevators, the primary problem for the elevators is they're poorly timed,
Yeah.
even outside of instances.
And
Like-
what's bad is they should be on a timer for when you enter an instance. There has been elevators right past the instance wall that are starting at the bottom, not at the top. Not where the player would be, no, at the bottom. So you have to wait on it to come up. It's like,
Oh,
this
did-
one I could understand.
did you revive?
No. Oh, for the love of God.
Like, bear in mind, all I saw was you phase back to the top of the elevator, and then the elevator go up because I assume you're not there. You're at the bottom, so you're underneath the elevator. You come back down, and all I see is this.
You know what, though?
And I still don't
gotta
know where
get-
your body is, because it's
I've-
not under the elevator.
I've got to give the game props. It's got me in the right position.
What? I could not click. I could not click on you before. But I come over here and I can click on you? Elevator, get the fuck back down here. We need a conversation about where his
I know
body
what this is. Remember one of the times I did this and you had to hurry up and revive me while the elevator was at the bottom?
Oh, God.
I think we hit another one.
Ah, God damn it.
I liked it better when they just said that I was under the elevator. Like, that was far better. Oh, come on, come on, come on. I think, yes, it
Got
did.
it.
And it spawns me under the elevator.
You know what? That's good. We ain't gotta wait on another cycle.
I say that, then I see you come tumbling off the elevator.
Because I don't know if there's a roof over my head, and I would like to not be squished today. That was my main concern there. I'm like, I have to go like this. Also, Kira, can you... Kira? Kira, are you stuck on the elevator?
No, because she's healing me. Where is she?
Kira?
She was close. She's close enough
she's
to
up
heal
there.
me.
I saw her heal wave. She's up there.
Oh,
Like
dear
where
God.
I'm pointing my camera right now, she's like up there somewhere.
God. Now we trapped her on the elevator. And
She's not. The elevator came down. She was not on the elevator. Look, she was not on the elevator. I don't know where Kira is anymore.
I went to look at where Kira was, and my companion went poof. Like literally,
Oh.
I just saw poof.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there
She's
he
back
is.
down.
Okay. What the heck?
Oh my god.
Oh god.
You know, the gameplay isn't the best. This nonsense happens every goddamn week. But I cannot lie and say that I am absolutely entertained by it every time we stream.
I've got to say, the bug that I found with the walker where I turned invisible was funny.
Now a Jedi. Sarah, handle this intruder as you command. Get back, Jedi. I'm apprentice to Darth Lachlan.
Yeah, so sometimes I swear SWTOR just is held together by chewing gum and rubber bands. Because, holy crap.
By what right does your master guard this planet?
You don't understand, Jedi. My family has always lived here, watching Republic interference hold Balmorra back. But Darth Lachris can lead us to glory.
The Empire has enslaved families across Balmorra. Did Darth Lachris spare yours?
Serving the Empire is a privilege. I am proud they have the chance.
You're young and strong. Defy Darth Lachris and help the people you love.
Saras, stop listening to this garbage and kill him. No, I need time to think on this.
Well, while you're thinking about it, we'll kill him.
Aside for you, Jedi. Find another way to help my people. You'll pay for that, Jedi! Your drivel just cost Darth Lachris an apprentice, and I'll be blamed! Whatever you came for, I'll never...
But the... Jedi, are you alright?
Please tell me he was invisible. Yes, he was on yours.
Who?
My companion.
Oh, god damn it, of course.
That's my shot. Step back, please. I need him dead.
You will not commit murder in front of me.
This is war. He's the enemy.
This man enslaves Balmorans, so he dies.
Why kill him now when you could ransom him back to the Empire?
Jedi foolishness. Okay. I will send men to capture him. I found a safe house where Ty and his colleagues can gather. My people are smuggling in there now. This is it. I'll go on ahead and hear Ty's plan.
Okay. Now we get to go out of here. Now let's see if the... Yep. Okay. Well, if you come on now, you might make it in time for the next cycle of the elevator.
Yay! Where do we have to go?
Out. I don't know from there.
Back to Bucktown.
Okay, yeah. Never mind then, quick traveling.
I already hit the button.
Did you quick travel to yours or the taxi point?
I think I quick traveled to the taxi point.
Okay. I was gonna quick travel to yours since we literally could, but... Okay.
Or I quick traveled to the bar.
So, almost the taxi.
Yeah. So I will make a quick pit stop and grab a new ability. I can now do a dispatch. Whatever that does.
It does a thing with a thing.
I can throw my lightsaber at somebody and peg them in the head.
Ah. So you can literally reach out and slap them.
Yes. Bear in mind, I throw my main-handed one. I don't throw both of them. Is there an ability that lets me throw both of them? Can I just juggle them into people's faces? Because I would like that. I don't know. We never got this far.
So, which one are you going to?
I just walked out the door and was about to decide. I will head towards you. As soon as the collocoids get off my ass. I will send off Kira to go sell the trash items. Clean up my inventory just a wee little bit. Ah, piss! I ran into a rock. It halted my progress.
The rock says none shall pass.
Trivial.
Excellent work. 2 of my colleagues have already returned from exile, and we can work safely here.
Plotting to give Balmora to the Republic. One occupation replaced by another. We both want the Empire gone. Our goal is the same.
Oh god, I just almost got 3 grand in credits. From that,
Unless we
Jesus.
work as allies, we can't free Balmora. Well said, and one of the pillars of my plan. Balmora's strength is in the huge corporations here. They have money, political pull, and military droids. So far, the Empire has left the corporations alone in return for donations of weapons and credits.
They must be made to realize that they only exist at the Empire's whim.
And they'll be eager to change that. After you both handled that Imperial official, I called my old corporate contacts here. We have their attention. Their resources are invaluable to building our new government. I want their commitment.
If the Empire finds out, the corporations will be purged.
Which they understand, so they're driving a hard bargain. Director Finn is head of Troida, and speaks for the other companies. He's asked to discuss a deal with us. There's an old records vault outside Sobek he's chosen for the meet. I'd like you to convince him to help.
I hope to be a worthy representative for you.
The Empire watches everyone important. Fen will have Imperial droids escorting him. For protection. Destroy them quickly or they'll report you to the Empire. Then it's over.
I did not think my Adventure Sync was working even with Google Fit installed. Oh well. Did I get that equipped? I did not. Better stats.
Very.
That requires heavy armor. I need more light points. Make the Kira. Here's a small influence gain or influence boost, and I guess we're good.
Thank you, Jedi.
Here's a moderate one,
I suppose it'll do.
and here's another moderate one. Oh, also I have like 60k in credits now. Jesus, I have not been paying attention to my credits.
And my work.
You have how much credits?
Like 60k.
Oh, I've got 41k.
Alright, now we have to go...
Do yours.
Yep, alright. For some reason I wasn't seeing it on the map.
I love how the terrain can just completely stop you. slight incline. Speeder can't go up it. And I say speeder even though mine's a walker because it's still the same physics.
Yep. Don't you love that? You can't catch me!
Herp. 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 Herp.
Back!
Herp.
Ow.
Herp.
You... Where the hell... Did you teleport down here?
I believe it did.
Well, that one walked around. Oh, and if you're interested, the full version of the Geo's theme song is now out. If you care to give it a listen. It sounded pretty good. Again, it's one of those weird cases where I don't think I've ran into a bad writer song.
Yeah.
Really. At least a bad theme song.
I got as many trauma kits as I could find.
And what's bad
Beautiful.
is that might wind up being the best thing from the entire show.
He's a walking hormone.
Apologies for the wait. My
I
detour
would say
around
the
Los
Another
Angeles
Rider
took
designs.
longer than expected.
I'm excluding that because they have
Yeah.
nothing with them.
Glad you're here.
You've done
I mean,
well serving
truthfully,
this society and its patients.
Yeah.
the design looks cool, but the story for the design just
The
lacks.
super advanced gadget you're after? The Resistance can narrow down its location, but we need access to the enemy's computer network. The only connection point is at Sobrik, which is covered in Imperial forces.
Yeah.
Troop legions,
still-
walkers, heavy
I know I will
bombers.
keep harping on this till the day it happens or till Geo's fucking over. I still want
Suicide?
the Another Riders in some type of physical release. Even if it ends up being just Big Art Zero at best, maybe, for some of them. But there really should be, the Another Riders really do deserve releases for how good their designs are.
When we attack, they can summon more troops to kill us.
Or we make the Imperials think we're attacking their other strongholds. We'll infiltrate those comm relays, upload fake alerts, and siphon away Sobrik's defenders, leaving it vulnerable.
Especially if we get all
I doubt the Empire leaves its comm
Okay.
relays unguarded.
the 19 main riders besides Geo.
Very fast,
And even if we don't get another Geo, you could probably substitute Oma Geo in there and kind of roll with it.
Oh, we're getting another Geo because that is Oma Geo.
Where they've stashed that
Right.
Like that, they've got too much groundwork for it not to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'll find a good vantage spot to watch Sobrik.
Not to mention some of the details that everyone was noticing about the driver mismatch, and it looked but didn't look like him. It wouldn't surprise me if that's actually what that is. And until the show proves me otherwise, I'm still saying Waz is another Geo. Like, the show's gonna have to prove me otherwise on that one before I change my mind.
Yep. Wow. I have somehow been on a Ruby fanfiction hook, and you know what that reading all that has made me realize?
What?
Okay, I really miss Swy. I think I've said this before with Volume 5. I miss Swy. I really do. And I think I get my Swy fix by watching Ruby Chibi. Which, also, for everyone who love Pyrrha and miss her, along with Penny, like, it's the only way you get to see both of them ever again, really.
Also, super surprised you didn't take a quick travel to the taxi.
I didn't even think about it.
I mean, it is like we only have a 4-minute cooldown, so pretty much we can use that as much as we want to.
Yeah, we can spam the fuck out of it. Yeah, I miss Swy. I kind of missed Team Hijinks and the team not being super serious all the time. and the fun that can happen. Like, it makes me appreciate Ruby Chibi in the fact that we get to have these characters in just funny shenanigans. And it reminds me of how good they all are. Both when we have serious moments going on, but also when the just dumb, goofy shit's happening. Just how good the characters are in both instances. And how, oddly enough, it doesn't feel out of character no matter which situation we're in.
I don't know. I do, but at the same time, I like the fact that the show's kind of gotten to the more serious tone.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I don't mind.
I kind of... I'm really getting behind the whole Ozpin isn't the person you thought he was kind of concept that we're getting.
I actually loved the thing somebody I follow on Tumblr said of Oscar going, I'm going to be the one person, the one you that actually trusts people and will be better than before. And I really like that idea that Oscar will be the Oz that kind of redeems him in the end. Like, he's the one that will break this long, arduous cycle of rebirths he's been through, potentially. Because I assume he's cursed to do this. And that somehow, some way, Oscar's going to be the one to break it.
I believe you're right on that one. I think that's what's going to happen because literally, and yes, I did kind of break down and do it, but literally 2 episodes in, we're already seeing that. It's like, for this season, it's like, ooh, yeah, that's where they're wanting to go with this. That's what they're wanting to do.
Yeah, and although, I don't agree with the thing I read that was like, that we shouldn't be ending on a cliffhanger 2 episodes in, and I'm like, you do realize us ending on a cliffhanger at the start of the story means that the entire next episode will just be this story. We can have the entire episode linked just to tell this story, right?
It's one of those, I'm conflicted. The part of me is like, oh, that was the perfect cliffhanger point.
Mm-hmm.
The other part of me is like, oh god, if it wasn't that it would make this episode twice as long, I would be like, why did you do that? Because, I mean, I'm sure that's what everyone's not thinking about.
Yeah, and also, like, the thing with Ruby, weirdly enough, is that it's a long-running internet show, so it's not bound to being X length long like every other show in existence. It can be as long as it needs to be per episode. Which, I think they end up being, like, less than 20 minutes more often than not. Like, we're usually in the 15, 18-minute range.
It depends.
On average now.
It depends. Because I'm wanting to say, didn't episode 2 almost push that 20?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it really is more dependent on what they're trying to do with the episode.
Yeah. Although, one thing I have to say about episode 2, hot damn was the entire team like, bro, don't you fucking dare interfere with this.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow, even Yang is like, bro, no. We want answers.
And because he was completely going to defend Oz right there, and it's like, no.
He's like, oh wow, Yang even wants to punch me over this. Maybe I'll just, you guys do what you need to do, and you son of a, damn it.
But, you know what I'm wondering now? Does Crow know the truth?
Considering his reactions and like the first little bit, we get to see. Fuck no, he doesn't.
Well, the reason I said that is because it seems funny that we knew of Team Ruby all being there and Crow.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, it makes sense that Oscar's not there.
Mm-hmm.
But if Crow knew everything, why is he there? I bet he doesn't know.
Yeah. He only gets to know so much, and then it's like, oh shit, you have history with Salem. Ah, fuck. Why? Why didn't you tell me? And you told me a lot of shit. And I have done a lot of shit for you, Oz. And you don't tell me this? That you have history with this lady who's trying to blow up the world?
Yeah.
Watch out for the droids.
I might should have waited till you came in here.
Well, don't feel too bad. I keep going in the wrong direction. I am one lost puppy at the moment. And, okay, I know some people have pointed out that Yang possibly not telling the team that her mom is the maiden will backfire on her, and I'll have to admit, that's probably going to happen, which, you know what? That's fine. That is a thing we'll have to deal with eventually, I assume, since Cinder's not dead. By some magic miracle, she is not dead.
Woohoo, I did it. And you still haven't found it.
Got it, I'm here. I'm inside. I made it.
Yeah, don't worry, I took down the humongous droid.
That should wipe your presence from the droid's memory.
Yeah, I have to assume that the team doesn't know that Raven is the Spring Maiden. Spring Maiden? Is it Spring Maiden or Summer Maiden? I forget. It's Spring Maiden, right?
Spring, yeah.
Okay.
Director Fenn, try him. I've been considering
maybe?
Yeah, because, like, it's a bit ambiguous since Pro was like, well, we can't rely on the Spring Maiden to seal it back up, and I'm like, you know, on one hand you could be saying that because she told you she's dead. But on the other hand, she could have told you that Raven's it, and you're like, well, that's not going to help us out. So,
well,
of the scientists, burdened with petty, I mean, always
Crow probably knows. Because I have a funny feeling he had a suspicion that she was. Even though she was playing it completely different.
yeah.
So that's probably why he said that. Now, whether or not the rest of Team Ruby knows is a whole nother question.
Yeah, especially since Yang and Blake are in the middle of... Our relationship is not in... is being kind of slowly repaired. And unfortunately, Dickhead Adam is still haunting Blake. Even though he has gone 100% complete broken psycho.
Imperials use that record vault. Monitoring devices help me ambush them. Seems Director Fenn has
Like,
a wife and
Adam,
daughter,
I
so
think, has snapped.
Yeah.
Finally.
mention that.
He is a poor broken man.
I can handle this without threatening innocent people.
Innocent? He's an Imperial collaborator. But it's your decision.
There. The Empire suspects nothing. So, can you promise the Jedi will not interfere with our work?
How about instead we send just a few Jedi overseers? It would please the Council and be good for your image.
Yes. In fact, that could boost our sales considerably. Here, a small token of our goodwill. Now, when the Empire invaded, we hid stockpiles of arms, secret blueprints, credit accounts. They're now yours. And Ty's.
I'm sure Ty
Okay.
will find a good use for them.
This password will let you access terminals in Sobrik to get data on the stockpiles, but that data is encrypted. Once you have all the data, take it to the sunken Sarlacc Cantina in Sobrik. A cyborg there, Banks, can decrypt and transmit it for you. Just treat him gently.
Oh, I can't threaten to cut his head off.
Defying Darth Lacris has been quite the adventure.
I would assume so. Well, the good news is, for me, is that not only do I get Ruby on the weekends, I also get Season 2 of Ace Attorney. Because that started back up recently. And this week's episode is apparently an anime original. So we get a little side story featuring young Miles and young Phoenix from back in the day when they were kids. Which I always liked the Ace Attorney anime, even though it feels a little rushed considering it has to like blow through some of these cases and like you only can give cases like 3 to 4 episodes. So we kind of have to skip over some stuff sometimes.
I wouldn't do that. I changed my mind.
Too late! By the time you said that, I landed. I am enjoying the Ace Attorney anime, especially since it at least gets me
Oh,
informed
this ain't gonna end well.
on the early games, since I'm not as familiar with the early games as I am the later games. Even though Ace Attorneys 1, 2, 3 are coming to 360, or not. No, on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Switch next year, like February next year, as a collection of all 3 of them.
So they're coming
Which
to
I'm-
the 360?
No. I don't know why I even said that to start with. But yeah, the first 3 games, which means all is missing is Apollo Justice, and you can play every game on a current console or portable of some variety.
Is there a reason you're trying to pull everyone?
I'm just walking, and I'm to see how many people despawn along the way.
Is that an instance over there?
Yep.
Oh.
It is in fact the wall of green importance.
Ah, come. Yes.
Allow us.
I was about to say, make the jump.
It's quite enough of that.
Yeah, the Ace Attorney is good because it translates all of the little animation quirks that all the characters had in the original games from their sprite work well. Although, I still have the question on the new prosecutor of, who keeps sliding you your cups of coffee in the courtroom? Because they'll just have a cup of coffee just slid to him across the desk. And I'm like, who the fuck's sliding you your coffee? And it's legitimately coffee. It's not any type of alcohol, I think, unless... No, I'm watching the subs that don't do the translations, or the English translations from the Ace Attorney games. So no, it is legitimately coffee that he is drinking. Instead of some alcoholic drink we've replaced with a non-alcoholic drink, because it age-appropriate stuff.
Don't mind me, I was just trying to get one of the cash status on my way to yours.
Ah.
Because, you know, I kind of have invisibility.
I forgot I have that.
I didn't realize your class got that.
I didn't either until I got it last week, right? And I'm like, oh, I can become invisible now. I should do this more often.
Have you accessed the Imperial network?
Already downloaded everything. We were leaving when the Imperial medical transport landed for refueling.
Yeah, mine automatically drops threat whenever I do that.
Scum, murderers. My men
So.
are dying. We'll never reach the med center now.
You just made my season, imp. Bet you get some choice gear on that transport.
Greedy vermin. These soldiers were defending Balmora.
There's a doctor here. He could keep your men alive. You just love irony, don't you?
Drowning in it, darling.
Colicoid nest stirred up by fighting. Waves of them headed for Sobrik's outskirts. Leave now or you'll be surrounded.
Colicoids! They'll rip us apart! Every man for himself! Move!
We can't flee. Those beasts will kill us.
I don't abandon wounded men, even Imperials. Then again, being eaten wasn't on my agenda for today.
So, Plan C.
Kill the colicoids.
So you heal them while I do all the grunt work on that end.
Yep.
I can save these soldiers if someone keeps the colicoids off me.
Yep.
You work your medical magic. I'll take on the colicoids. May the force be with us.
If we die, at least it'll be heroic. But we're not gonna die, right?
You hear that? They're here.
Hey, you look healthy enough. How about you pull out your gun and start shooting some of them? That would be helpful. Oh, you went over here, I thought. Stupid giant bugs. Next!
Next.
I don't think there's a next.
I have done some crazy things.
I do believe that's
This
it.
beats 'em all.
That was heroic. These men owe you their lives. So do I.
Well, then change sides. I mean...
The Force Persuade is a dark side option. Damn it!
Balmora to know how a Jedi and a Resistance doctor saved your lives.
I'd never falsify a report, no matter how distasteful.
Leaving here would be a lot
Damn it,
easier
I
if
could
there
have
was
force
no
persuaded him to
transport.
change sides.
Actually,
That was an option, but it was a
Shoulda
dark
still
side
did it.
option.
Should've still did it.
But I need light side points to equip a piece of
The
equipment.
bike is yours.
Just don't want to be a burden on you. Better this way. Your friend warns at these coordinates. I'll meet you there. Good luck.
Alright, so I got 2 more things to get.
And where would they be? Oh, up there. Off in the corners of the map.
I'm gonna be sneaky. And you're going to the left one instead of the right one first.
I shall join you in the sneaky sneak. That lasted all of like 3 seconds.
Oh, mine lasts until I do something.
Must be weakness. Quite enough of that.
Hang on. Let's try this again. Nah, mine lasts for like 3 seconds, and it's just like, you're invisible now.
Sounds about right.
Fucking God. If you're gonna give me a stealth option, at least make it good. God damn it. Hi.
Hi. Wait, no one's guarding this one? You serious?
That's because they'll spawn in afterwards.
Or not at all?
Yay! You gotta stay here and go to a warehouse.
All the way at the other end of the town.
That's okay. No. Dang it. Going around this way.
Dimension of a pacifist.
Yep. I thought so. Not an instance, though. I thought this one was in the cantina.
No.
Are you Banks? I need you to decrypt and transmit some data.
You're risking your neck in here, Jedi. Sobrik's Imperial now. Everywhere. Even in my head. I'd love to help you, but Darth Lacris discovered how fast I work, and bang, I'm working for her.
Anything you know about Darth Lacris could be very helpful.
Well, our president's sick, so she's doing his job. Good at giving orders. Bad temper. Oh, and she wants to tear your heart out because you cost her an apprentice. Darth Lacris has my brain busy processing a data stream right now. If I stop to decrypt
Well, I know I can kind of freak out the animation by just spamming the button.
My training taught me to manage multiple thoughts. That could be useful to you.